Hey guys, Bearded Bricks here bringing you another video. I know that around this time of year we typically get a lot of leak videos from other content creators, but I'm a little different. I like to make my leak video after we've been given everything, so I have accurate pictures and prices and dates to show you guys. I find that it's better to have a concise image of what's happening instead of giving you everything a spoonful at a time. We're going to be talking about the bigger sets that are happening, or are now happening rather, and then I'm going to go through the other list that I have here on my monitor. So you guys will see me looking over here a good bit, but I'll try to make it as clear as I can. So, first things first here, I'm going to start with the set that I am the happiest with, and as you can see, I have some things presented to you guys on my desk. And I have a gunship here, and I have a venator. Both of these things will be coming to us, but we're going to start with the more personally the thing I'm most excited for, which is the gunship, which in this case is going to be set 75354, and it's rumored to have a Chancellor Palpatine, a Commander Fox, two Coruscant Guard Troopers, and Padme. I can only imagine there's going to be Padme in her Senator attire, which I believe was red or purple in the show, in the Clone Wars show, or in the movie itself. Projected the price of this set is looking like it's going to be $150. Obviously, with the price hike earlier this year that I mentioned in my previous video, the price could vary. I could see this being as high as 165, but we'll see. I mean, either way, I'm still going to buy two of them, so we'll see what happens. The other set that's really, a grace from God that we're apparently getting is set 75367, which is the UCS Venator, which this is not. This is the playset from Clone Wars back in the day, but something remarkably interesting about this set is it's supposed to come out October 1st, and it's going to cost $650. Now, you'd think, oh, well, that's it. It's just a big Venator to replace the Star Destroyer that went away last year. You would think that, but there's one difference. This set comes apparently with a Captain Yularen, which is pretty big. He was the first time we saw a Venator in Clone Wars. He was the first face we saw. And secondly, apparently we're going to be getting a new Rex minifigure to go with this set. But the difference is that this Rex, while he will have his helmet, presumably, he's going to have a new helmet or a new face mold that's going to have the at the end of season 7 when he had his inhibitor chip removed, he'll have the markings on his face to show that, which is pretty interesting. And the fact that Rex is going for about $200 now, it's a pretty good time for them to release a new one, which, some people, the LEGO community, are having issues with that because it's $650. And LEGO has said, oh, we don't want, to put these unique figures in very expensive sets. But I mean, you'll get the Commander Veers and the Imperial Stormtrooper Commander we got, I forget if it's last year or 2 years now, with the UCS AT-AT, but that figure hasn't come out again. I mean, it's gonna happen. They're gonna release these figures in exclusive sets to get your money. They definitely will probably have my money. Hell, I might be there day of, but I'm not too sure. Now, along with this, there were two other rumors that I think are pretty cool. I'm not gonna put so much stock into them until I actually see them. At least until I see reason for them to exist. One set is 75357. It's the Ghost from Rebels, and the reason that there's precedent this set is coming out is because the Ahsoka show is coming out this fall. However, this is a spoiler for Mandalorian. We did see a Zeb looking figure in not this week's episode of Mandalorian, but last week's. So there's precedent to believe that we might see more of those figures be part of the New Republic. Since Ahsoka takes place sometime after the events of Return of the Jedi, presumably. Um, Again, there's many things this set could be. A lot of things are saying it's going to be a ghost. I believe there still is one other set from Ahsoka that is not confirmed at this point. But we'll get to that a little bit later when we start talking about the other leaks. That set, by the way, is supposed to cost $170 and supposed to have 5 minifigures. And we will be getting a new army builder this spring, or this summer rather. This set comes out August 1st, and it is going to cost $27. Up from 25. It is going to be a Republic Swamp Speeder. We haven't seen a Swamp Speeder, I think, since the Clone Wars. I don't think there were any in any of the movies. It's mainly been something we've seen just in the extended universe, or like the cartoon universe rather. And it's going to come with not one, but three 322nd troopers, the Ahsoka troopers that we got from the AAT last year or 2 years ago, and it's going to come with a commander for the 332nd, which is going to be Captain Vaughn that we saw at the end of season 7 of Clone Wars, which is pretty cool. Last time we saw him was the Battle of Mandalore, so I don't know how they got a swamp speeder there, but it's cool nonetheless, and I think it'll be nice. It'll have the helmet holes from the 212th ATTE that we got. So, if you don't like helmet holes, there's that. However, I don't mind them. I like customizing my guys. Clone Army Customs releases a ton of stuff that you guys can put in the helmet holes, and it just allows you to diversify your army just that little bit more. But those are the 4 big leaks that came out this week. Some of the other leaks that came out, for instance, like the 2 diorama sets that are coming out, the Emperor's Throne Room and the Speeder Bike Chase. I've never been too fond of the May the 4th sets. They've always just kind of been hit or miss for me. The Emperor's Throne Room is pretty cool. I feel like the Duel over Bespin was a lot better when we got that set. We did also get the Death Star Duel remake like 2 years ago, and I feel like this is a little redundant. And really expensive. I think it's like $70-$80, and it comes out May 1st or May 4th. There probably will be a promo. We're still waiting on that to come out, but until we see more information, we won't know. There's also the Super Star Destroyer that's coming out as well May 4th. It's cool. I think it'll be really neat to see what people do with it. They might build 2 or 3 versions of that where they put, let's build 3 of them together and they'll make a bigger one. I think that'll be neat. I'd rather just give us a full-size Super Star Destroyer or a UCS one, but maybe in a couple years. Also, if you guys hear a thunderstorm in the background, yeah, it's thundering right now, so it might be loud. Sorry, can't control the weather. So we're gonna go through the rest of this list here. So set 75358 is the Tennu Jedi Temple. From the Young Jedi Adventures TV show that's coming out, and it's going to be $40. I'm not too worried about this. It's a Jedi Temple, but it's small. It comes with Yoda and a couple of the kids from the show, so kind of neat. It'd be cool for like a niece or nephew you're trying to buy sets for. Then there is the Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, which presumably is in the same show. It's not a 4+ set by any means, but it's going to be $35, and it is set 75360. We've had this set before. I don't imagine they're going to change up the formula too much. Then we have the Mandalorian Season 3 Spider Tank, set 75361 for $45. This set is kind of a miss for me. It's missing some parts from the show, like the figure that could have been there. You do get a good-looking Bo-Katan, and you do get a Mando, which I believe reports have said that it's the same Mandalorian that you would get from the UCS Razor Crest. So again, a really expensive figure that they are just cheapening so everybody can get it. It looks cool. I feel like they should have put the extra, $5-10 into the set to give us the whole scene. Because they're never going to remake this set, but it is what it is. The next one we're going to be getting is the again, the Ghost of September 1st, set 75357 for $170 potential dollars. Then we have the Ahsoka T6 shuttle from presumably the Ahsoka show that we do see at the end of Rebels for $70, set 75362. Presumably we're going to get Ahsoka in her end of Rebels garb. Maybe we'll get a new cloak or a hat piece for her as well. And then apparently we're going to get a Sabine, and there is one other figure. I'm going to assume it's probably Chopper. And then there's another set from Ahsoka that is $100. There's a chance that this is a Star Destroyer for Thrawn. I'm gonna say there's no way it's going to be that. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's a space whale. We did see that in Mandalorian. Then the set that everyone is super excited for $160, set 75365, is the Yavin 4 Rebel base. So we've never seen this set. There was a rumor they were going to make this set years ago. Presumably now this set will be in a larger style. However, it has 1,067 pieces. So unless these are really large pieces, this base is going to be very centralized. I'm not sure what they could do. I think it'd be pretty cool if we were lucky enough to get a fraction of the hangar for this set. It might be much closer resembling like the Hoth Echo base that we had a couple years back, where it's just like the hangar and some smaller builds thrown in. I mean, there's nothing else as far as like piece, besides the piece count and the price. There isn't anything about like figures or mini builds like an X-wing or anything like that. The old one was going to have an A-wing, so we'll see what they give us. They might give us a Y-wing. Who knows? The next piece we have is the Advent calendar, which is $45 because the price on that did go up with 320 pieces. Pretty neat. Then we have the sets that I'm not going to talk about, which are the mech sets. If you're buying the Bionicle Halo or the Bionicle Star Wars sets, go for it. I'm not going to be. They're going to be $16 a piece. And presumably they are replacing microfighters with these sets. So you will not see, I'm going to say this isn't confirmed yet, but we may no longer see microfighters. They may be phasing them out for these mechs. I don't think the mechs are going to sell well. I think they're going to be like the buildable figures and no one's going to get them. And then this last one is a set that I don't think anyone really was wanting. It's definitely interesting because it's a very high price point. I didn't go over the fact that we're getting a new UCS X-Wing on May the 4th for about $250, with a lot more printed pieces. However, this is not a UCS set. This is a buildable figure. It is a buildable Chewbacca for $199 with 2,320 pieces. I don't know who wants to build a Chewbacca. I did not. I don't know if anyone was saying I wanted this, but we're getting it. It's going to be similar to the R2-D2, the Porg, and the BB-8 set that we had, and the BD-1. So, roughly yay high with 2,000 pieces. It could be really cool. I think I would have rather got something different, like a B1 or a Super Battle Droid, or just anything else. But as far as that goes, that is all of the rumors that we have as of right now that are confirmed. Again, there's one or two sets here that aren't on the list. I did skip over a few that we didn't go over. For instance, there's the Mandalorian Starfighter versus TIE Interceptor that's coming out as well with the May 1st wave. There's the Pirate Snub Fighter that's coming out with the May wave as well. And I could have swore there was one more as well that I'm completely dropping the ball on. But besides those, I think the summer fall area of these sets are going to be incredible. I think people are going to have issues where they're not going to be able to afford food if they're buying all these sets, but definitely something interesting to keep an eye on. And presumably, when Lego starts rolling these out, we will have a small window to pre-order them. So if you're trying to get them before the Christmas holiday, I do recommend you guys put that money, or at least save up, so you guys can get those sets when they are out. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that the UCS Star Destroyer or the UCS Venator is going to be the best set that we're ever going to have this year? Or do you guys think the gunship is going to be better? I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Don't forget to give the video a like, and make sure you guys hit the bell if you guys are interested in this content and want to see me make more. As always, I've been Bearded Bricks, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.